Speaking of having a hot dog and a beer with Coach at a Marlins game, I saw something on Twitter from Darren Ravel today, but I just got an email from it. The Levy Group is the concessionaire at loanDepot Park, and it says Mark. See, they know what I want to talk about. Mark. The food, beverage, hospitality partner of the Marlins is unveiling a new special menu item at loanDepot Park, the Ultimate Hot Dog Tower. It's a triple-tiered tower featuring 4 hot dogs, 4 Polish sausages, and 4 corn dogs. It's on the lower levels with 4 corn dogs on the lower levels with a penthouse of loaded salchipapas. You know what that is, Solana?
Salchipapas. It's like French fries with probably the Polish sausage cut up, diced up, and probably hot dog diced up with some sauce on top.
Where is that from? I had never heard of salchipapas.
Salchipapas is like a very common Hispanic food item. It's loaded French fries, but
loaded with like the Polish sausage and
hot dogs, typically, and a bunch of sauces. Sometimes they'll do like crushed potato chips on top as well. Fine.
It has these salchipapas have French fries, sausages, and hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a
nasty.
Tower.
Why is that nasty? Why is that nasty?
Salchipapas?
Why?
That tower.
If you're getting if I served you a hot dog with French fries on the side, you're gonna eat them.
I'm gonna eat the French fries that are crunchy with ketchup, and I'm gonna eat the sausage on a bun. But I don't want my sausage
fries,
cut
so
up.
You can throw anything on French fries, man. I love loaded fries
with potato chips crinkled on top. That sounds nasty.
I'm telling you, loaded fries. But I like loaded nachos. Throw anything on the nachos except the duck confit. But I'm like, that's where I draw the line.
You know what? I'm not a nacho guy. We've established that.
Yeah.
Loaded French fry. I want my French fries crunchy and crisp. And to be honest, we've never talked about this. I'm not a big fan of corn dogs.
I've never had a corn dog.
What?
In your life?
My life.
What? That's not possible. That's not possible.
It doesn't. It never appealed to me. I don't think. Now, I wasn't a big hot dog kid growing up. Like I wasn't, at a backyard barbecue really grilled up. But other than that, man, like, and I didn't know what a corn dog was. I don't think. So it's like
it's a hot dog covered in
it's fried corn. It's a fried corn batter around the hot dog.
Like cornmeal. Yeah.
It's a corn muffin around the hot dog. It doesn't hold any sauce. You have to dip it every time you bite it. It's not,
because it's almost like a corn muffin. Yeah. When I was a kid, I don't think there was anywhere to get a corn dog other than like the state fair. Like I think it was so out of the ordinary. Also, my mother would never have allowed a corn dog. Like it just, you don't know the Hochman rules. Like it just, there was nothing allowed in the house. But as I've gotten older, the thought of gnawing on a hot dog on a stick is so unappealing to me that I've just never had one.
Yeah, it's cornbread around a hot dog.
I like cornbread.
I think it's overrated.
Here's
the thing is nasty.
Here's the thing. I love a hot dog bun with the hot dog. So now I've got to give up what I consider to be half the fun of the hot dog, which is a good, soft bun. And I got to replace it with, a circular cornbread. I don't know. It just never appealed to me. So I've never had one.
But you can't put ketchup and mustard and onions. You can't
load it certainly.
Up. You can't put nothing on a corn dog. I think
you can.
It's a waste of a hot dog.
No, it's not. What is happening?
You have to dip it, Solana.
No, I mean you could dip it, or on every bite you kind of just pour a little mustard, a little ketchup right on top.
I've got a mortgage.
It's gonna take hot dogs to be cold. I gotta pour every single time I take a bite. I have to dress every single bite.
First of all, Hoch, you sent me to get a hot dog on a stick in Vegas.
Correct, because I'm always fascinated by that place. And you were shocked that it was a corn dog, by the way.
I couldn't believe
it was an actual hot dog on a stick.
I thought I was getting a hot dog on a stick.
I've always been fascinated by that place because I can't imagine in a casino saying to myself, you know what I'm craving right now? A hot dog on a stick. And so I assigned you to go there and get one because I would never do that.
Bro, corn dogs are unbelievably good.
They seem like they would be very tasty because I do like cornbread and I like hot dogs. Leroy Horde is texting me. How can someone who eats as much bleep as you do never have eaten a corn dog?
You've never had a mini corn dog?
No.
Like the little mini ones that are just kept in the freezer, frozen. When I think of my
childhood, never keep those in the freezer. We would never. You don't know Sandra. Sandra Hochman was the mother on Titanic. Like
growing up,
there were not frozen corn dogs in the Hochman household.
I love me some Sandra now.
Sandra. Now she smoked a pack of cigarettes in bed every night. That was fine. But corn dogs in the freezer was out of the question.
And Sandra would let you know how she feels at all times.
She would. I'm telling you, Sandra, you're short, you're fat, you're bald, you're sickly, you're whatever she ran into. She'll tell you exactly how she feels.
They used to regulate my drinking when we were at events. You've had two now, Channing.
You've had enough.
Sandra, I'm 28 years old.
No, you've had enough. Yeah, I don't have any, like, I'm not averse to having a corn dog. I've just never had the. No. Leroy's wrong here. Leroy Horde just said Auntie Anne's is a game changer. No. I've had Auntie Anne's mini hot dogs a million times. Yeah. Those are in a puff pastry. That's not, or theirs are in a pretzel, I guess. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a corn dog, which is not the pigs in a blanket, a puff pastry, or a pretzel dog. The corn dog specifically is dipped in a batter. Yeah, no, Leroy, the Auntie Anne's are game changer. I'm with you. Those things are fire.
The worst delivery system for a hot dog is a corn dog.
No, it's not.
It is. No, the bun is
hot
perfect.
Dog in a bun, a pigs in a blanket, a pretzel dog. Those are all better than corn dogs.
The toppings drip off.
But you don't need the toppings. You have the corn. The corn has improved the bread. The bread
I like butter on my cornbread.
Solana, how many other items do you pour corn on top of to make them superior?
But that's what makes this so special. You found something that doesn't belong with something else that now has become a perfect mashup. The corn and the dog together as one. The bread of the hot dog is just a delivery mechanism. It's a...
The texts are wild, but there's a great one that's just so perfectly appropriate for our show. Clear the schedule rest of the week.
Solana, have you ever put corn niblets on your hamburger?
But what does that mean? Like, have you?
You say corn makes things better. Have you ever put corn niblets on your hamburger?
I'm not.
I do like a barbecue plate though. That's got corn and a burger and a dog. Corn does make everything better
by itself. You don't mix corn and other items. You want succotash? Have you ever had succotash, Solana?
I don't understand what you're doing here, though. I'm not telling you because I like one thing, it goes with everything. I'm telling you the corn muffin around a hot dog works. It's not deeper than that.
Obviously it does. It's probably been around since the 1700s. I don't think we can argue whether it's successful or not. It's obviously successful. All I said was I've never had one.
Oh, but you're not arguing me.
I know. I'm trying to soften what he's doing here, which is arguing against America.
Worst delivery system for a hot dog. Worst delivery system for a hot dog.
That's 100% correct. That's 100% correct.
How could that be correct? How could that be 100% correct?
This is way less shocking than Jim Larinaga never having had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. A corn dog? That's like a once in a... How often would you ever have a corn dog anyway? Once every 3 years?
Recessions.
I have them in my freezer.
Get ready for some corn dogs.
I have a package of frozen corn dogs in my freezer right now. I'm
sorry to hear that.
He got that mortgage now. He's eating on a budget.
But when would you ever? I'm not even joking. When would you ever say to yourself, you know what? I'm gonna fire up 3-4 mini corn dogs. Like when would you ever eat those?
Get home, tough show. Pull out the air fryer.
Water's cut off. Lights out.
Pull out the air fryer. Throw down 2-3 corn dogs.
Corn dogs.
Throw on the White Lotus. Sit on my couch.
Like
and non some corn dogs.
Don't you take some breadsticks and hummus? Like I like corn dogs. I'm so fascinated by that.
My fascination, Solana, saying corn increases any food item or anything in life. Corn.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Corn is a filler. Corn is not supposed to be a staple or of anything.
Right, but a filler increases the pleasure of whatever it is that you're adding it to. That's the point of being a filler. That's what the cornbread is.
Name something else that corn enhances.
You go get a burrito. You put corn in it.
Can't eat a burrito without that corn.
Where? Who's got corn in their burritos?
Everybody has corn. What are you talking about? You go to every Mexican restaurant. They have corn in their burritos. What are you talking about, man?
Hey, the Marlins sent me this letter about the hot dog tower. They're like, what the hell just happened? They sent out a press release for a menu item. What the hell just happened?